My name is Stephen, and this is my testimony. I moved to Miami about 2 years ago, and after a few months here, I started to feel pretty empty. I didn't have any people I considered good friends, and the people I did hang out with weren't great influences. I occasionally partied and engaged in drunkenness, but I quickly realized that this would only make things worse. I ended up just secluding myself and focusing on my career and sports. At some point during these months, I listened to some secular lectures about the Bible, and I knew that a church was a good way to get involved with the local community, so I decided to give it a shot. When I first began coming to Grace, I had no understanding of what being a Christian really meant, but I knew that I was not one. When the pastor spoke about putting your faith in Christ, there was no way I could honestly make that claim. That being said, after about a year of coming to church, I started to see some small changes. I began noticing when I used foul language and would feel bad when I used it. And on the rare occasion when I went out with old friends, I disliked the drinking and partying even more. A few months ago, I was chatting with a friend from Grace and explaining to him that I'm not a Christian because I live for other things instead of Christ. After I explained this, he asked me the question, "Are you sure?" As simple as that question sounds, it really stuck with me. No, I was not sure. Even though life had been going well, deep down I knew that my career and athletics were never going to give me the fulfillment that I desired in life. I honestly did not know what I was living for, but something was holding me back from Christ. As another month or so went by, I had moments where I would think I was a Christian. Then one night I asked myself the question, why do I keep saying I think I'm a Christian instead of I am a Christian? As I thought about this, I realized that all my reasons for avoiding Christ were related to my ego. In some ways, I was using it as an excuse when I did sin because I could fall back on, well, I never said I was a Christian. I had also criticized Christianity in the past, and becoming a Christian would mean I had to admit I was wrong. As James 4:6 says, God opposes the proud but gives grace to the humble. While it was difficult to see how prideful I had acted for so long, and I worried about being a hypocrite, I repented of my sins and all those past attitudes. I've given my life to Christ and put my faith in Him instead of my other idols. To an outside observer, it may seem like not too much has changed. I still have the same hobbies and similar goals, but those previous small changes have grown. Praying and reading the Bible were things I rarely did before, but I now look forward to and find comfort in doing them. I now desire to build more meaningful relationships with my brothers and sisters in Christ, and I am quicker to notice when I fall into judgmental and sinful mindsets. Most importantly, however, I now live for Christ and seek to glorify Him instead of my other worldly pursuits. Thank you.